Am I the only fish keeper that does nothing on Friday and Saturday nights except screw around with my fish stuff? Not only do I feel like a loser for not doing anything, but I get overly excited about having that time to myself. I can get on the live streams with other weird fish keepers, and I like this self-indulging in it is just like part of my enjoyment. And I know that's where like you cross over to that next level of just being a complete geek fish keeper. So today's topic, because I do have a topic for every video, and I have previous videos on Umbee Cichlids, but I couldn't hold back on this one, guys. This is Justin Holland's breeding pair of Umbees, and if you keep your ear to the ground on Facebook, which that saying made no sense whatsoever, but there's a couple Umbee keepers with massive beautiful tanks. Justin Holland is one of them. Joe Burke is also another one. These two fish keepers keep stellar tanks for their Umbee cichlids, and it's very rare because Umbees get massively huge. Anyways, this is just going to be another cool Umbee cichlid video because I absolutely love these fish. They're beautiful, so just absorb this beautiful footage, and huge shout out to Justin for hooking me up and letting me share your awesome fish. All right, guys, so here is Justin's beautiful tank setup, and as you can see, his male Umbee is absolutely enormous. And you can also see this is the female, and he does have fry in there, so that's super cool. Justin did tell me that he does not sell Umbee juveniles right now. I'm sure that it just turns into an absolute nightmare when you're shipping, cichlids all over the place as just a hobbyist. What's absolutely crazy to me is how much smaller the female looks than the male. I saw a thread the other day of someone posting an Umbee pair, and people were getting on them and saying, hey man, that male looks like it could eat the female. You need to get some hiding spots in there. And that's just kind of a weird predicament to me. I don't know if the male would actually eat the female. I do see a little pipe in there, so that is something to talk about. Like when you have breeding pairs like this, sometimes you almost need a hiding spot for the female. But like I said, I am no expert on keeping Umbees because I have never kept them. I'm fascinated with them, but I'm fascinated with pretty much any huge, large predator cichlid like this. And the Umbee is a South American. It's also been found in some Central American waters too, but like I'm so fascinated with how large these males get and the coloration. Like it's really close to a doveye kind of, but it seems like a more mellow fish to me. And it's not as elongated, but it's kind of a taller, thicker fish. They're absolutely beautiful, and I just cannot get enough of them, and that's why I decided to share this awesome video. I did a little research on the internet looking at some of the care guides and species spotlight videos, and a lot of people are saying that these fish need 150 gallons, but I also found that they grow 24 inches long. So, I mean, like I said in my other videos, I'm kind of a tank size Nazi. A 2-foot fish needs more room than a 150 because a 150 is only 24 inches high. I mean, there's different sizes of 150s, but yeah, these things get massive, so I'm going to preach to you like I did in the other Umbee cichlid videos, and getting a big fish like this is almost like owning a small pet like a cat or a ferret, because you're going to have to keep up with feeding them protein-rich foods on a bi-daily schedule, and the water changes is a pretty big task in itself. You can tell that Justin is doing an amazing job at keeping this fish because the water is absolutely crystal clear. You can't even see the water even exists, and the pair is breeding. So that usually means that fish are doing extremely well. The male's coloration is ridiculous. The female is also very beautiful. I'm just blown away by how much smaller the female is. I also want to give a shout out to the Facebook group Cichlid Exchange. That's where I found Justin, and a lot of those guys over there keep super cool cichlids. They're mainly into like red Texas and flower horn mixes. The cichlid game is just, I will forever be a cichlid fanatic just because there are so many different types of fish and they're sturdy fish, which makes it really fun to keep. And they're usually pretty easy to breed, which like everybody loves breeding and the thought of maybe making some side money selling the juveniles. I also want to let you guys know I'm always looking for cool footage of fish, and right now I am on the search for keyhole cichlid video footage and Salvini cichlid footage. So if you guys want to add me on Facebook, my name is Chris Weber, parentheses Fish Geek. A lot of you guys have already added me, but the more fish keeper friends I can have, the better, because I'm constantly just always sharing cool footage and also doing like a video footage or video log of setting up the fish store at my house. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. Huge shout out to Justin. Thanks for letting me share your awesome tank and your breeding pair of cichlid or Umbee cichlids. I'm absolutely fascinated with these fish and it's on my bucket list to own them. So without further ado, thanks guys. Give this video a thumbs up, all that good stuff. If you haven't subscribed yet, do so. There, you can also, if you're looking to add to the Patreon, I would absolutely adore that. A couple extra dollars a month is really going to go far with setting up my fish store and creating my dream. So, whoop whoop.